Mama was queen of the mambo, Papa was...
So my task in Code International are to looking for new short-term action, we call like this. The things are you look for new youth exchange for taking part, for the subject will be good for us or good for the participants. That means if we can take something from the training course or if we can bring someone who learned something in the training course. Yes, most of them is this, so I try to make all the paper, all the stuff nice for go inside and taking part.
The warehouse is a house where Waldorf school is in, and 2 apartments, so the teachers are living in the same place where they're working. So he has a place for EVS volunteers, and this house was built by a lot of volunteers all over the world. And he has also an architecture office in, we are sitting right now here. This is my main project, and here is a place for children, and I give some German lessons to the children, and I paint also some furniture, or we create some new projects out of our minds, like we are creating some new chairs. I also work one day in the Stadsboerderij, in the little farm in the city. And we did last week a mosaic, or we building something out of woods.
We work in an art gallery, but our organization also occupies to organize youth exchanges in several international projects. So my main task is to organize some expositions. We organize art expositions from new upcoming artists from the whole Europe. And the next, we work in a refugee center, so we offer to the small children of the refugee center of our city, Den Helder, some workshops in order to spend a creative their free time. And also the last month we start workshops at schools, and for the rest we also make some presentations in schools about what is EVS and why it's important for someone to choose to do EVS in this period of their life or lately. And these are our tasks. And of course we have a lot of fun.
Mama was queen of the mambo, Papa was king of the Congo.
Yeah, now the EVS time is the first time that I'm standing on my own feet, so I'm more self-confident.
I think it makes us much more tolerant, because like we do here, we live together, 3 different nationalities. We know so much things about the different nationalities and also from the culture. We live here in this country, so we don't only get to know the cultures we live together with, but also in the country we live.
And I also had a nice experience until now, and I hope there will come more nice experience. I get some new friends, and I really like them, and I really like to travel around. And this is also, yeah, it's a part of my life, and I'm learning all day for life. I think it's a great experience just to be with other volunteers from other European countries and to exchange the cultural differences, and also the work is different than school, so I'm more practiced now.
So besides the personal development, what Maria said before, I think it's also from your skills in your work. So when the project, it's very interesting, like for example mine is drama and theatre workshops, but I learned the most of the things here, so it gives me skills that I never had before.
Mama was queen of the mambo, Papa was king of...
Young people from abroad, I think it's interesting to visit Holland. Well, a lot of young people want to come to Holland, especially for the drugs, I think, and for the beer.
Smoking joint!
For marijuana.
But in general, I think Holland is a nice country to, well, to meet people, to sit in the pub, and to enjoy the culture.
I came here because it's a great country. I've been before and I'm really attracted of the country. I want to learn Dutch, to learn their culture.
Why I choose the Netherlands? First point, I think because my grandfather was a Dutchman, so I want to know much more about my culture, my origin of one part of my family. And also I choose Netherlands because for me it's a country of freedom. I know I came from France, but for French actually things are changing and I want to know how is it in an open-mind country.
I didn't choose the Netherlands as a country, but I chose my project and this was in the Netherlands, so I'm here.
It's good for Dutch volunteers to see foreigners getting involved in their environment and in their clubs.
Hear me when I come. They say that I'm a clown, making too much dirty sound. They say there is no place for little monkey in this town. Nobody like to be in my place instead of me, cause nobody go crazy when I'm banging on my boogie. I'm the...
I first started the usual blah 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 for montage.
Something.
Okay, I would really like to recommend all the people that really see this video to do this because I think it's the best thing if you boring. Yeah, you have nothing to do in your life, please do this.
Are you filming? Okay.
And for the people that they really see from the national agency and this kind of stuff, please give us more pocket money.
Yeah, more pocket money, please.
Yeah, because we have enough. As you can see, we are all with our clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but more is always welcome.
And another point. It's not correct to say this, but I think people are not so open-minded as they said. They are more open-minded with a kind of people, not with everybody. Ask to the Morocco or to the Turkish people.
Hear me when I come.